Hi everyone, welcome to LCG Food Distribution's second web seminar, What's New for Plant-Based for 2021. My name is Kent Lin. I'm the General Manager at LCG Foods Distribution, and today we have 5 special brands with us, each presenting some unique plant-based products new for 2021. So today we have Arkopia, Nude Food, Nut Crumbs, Sensible Sweets, and Swedish Protein Deli. So before we start, I want to make sure that everyone can see the PowerPoint presentation on your screen. If not, please leave a message in the chat box. If it's minimized for some reason, you should be able to just click on it and it'll pop up for you. On the bottom or side of the screen, you should see myself and all the brand owners presenting, as well as attendees. And to conserve bandwidth, we recommend attendees and brand owners to turn off your cameras when not speaking. And obviously the presenters will turn on their cameras when they are speaking. We would also like to ask all attendees to mute your mics if not already muted. And speakers also, please mute your mics until it's your turn to speak. So this event will be recorded. It'll be posted on our YouTube channel and website for anyone to refer back to, or for anyone who couldn't make it for this time slot. The total event should take about 35 to 40 minutes in total. Each of our 5 brand owners will have a couple of minutes to speak about their products. And all questions for our brand owners can be put in the chat box on the top right to be answered at the end of their presentations. All right, let's go to the next slide, please, Michelle. For all retailers attending today and who stay with us for the presentation, we'll send out a sample pack full of goodies from the 5 brands presenting today. We'll be taking attendance, and those of you who are here will get an email confirmation within the next week or so. For those who are watching the recording, hello to you in the future. You will have to answer 5 questions to just show that you've watched the presentation, and we'll be happy to send you the samples as well. To do so, please contact your sales representative with further instructions on how to do so. Next slide, please. All right, let's meet the speakers. Okay, so all the retailers who, all the speakers today are presenting products that are either changed or brand new for the year, or at least new for LCG Foods that we're bringing to the market. One thing that we take a lot of pride in at LCG Foods is selecting high quality products made with good, clean ingredients. But behind the scenes, when we're selecting our brand partners, it's just as important for us that our vendors are high character individuals. So the speakers that we have today, Dean, Julia, Susan, Janice, and Alex, these are all 5 honest, hardworking individuals running small businesses, much like those of you in the audience. So I hope you'll enjoy what they have to say. All right, so let's get started with our first speaker. Will be Dean. Dean is the owner and inventor of Arkopia. We've only known Dean for a short amount of time, but he very much fits the mold of what I was speaking about. He's very much an honest, humble, hardworking guy. So Dean, why don't you tell us about your excellent and innovative product?
Thanks so much, Kent. So my wife and I are the founders of Arkopia, and we are the inventors of Arkopia freeze-dried pure fruit smoothies. I'd like to first quickly explain the freeze-dry process. Freeze-drying is a process that removes the moisture from the food without using any heat. So not to be confused with dehydrating, which can destroy over half of the food's value. Freeze-dried food has 98% nutrient retention and all the characteristics of fresh. If it's tested and packaged properly, freeze-dried food also has a near indefinite shelf life. A few examples of the power of freeze-dry technology. You can freeze-dry yogurt, which is a live culture, package it the same as our smoothies, and years later use it as a starter culture to make more yogurt. The pharmaceutical companies were going to freeze-dry the COVID-19 vaccines to make them more effective and easier to transport. This is the same technology NASA uses to send fresh food into space for the astronauts. So we simply have freeze-dried pure fruit and or vegetable smoothies, 3 great varieties. We have berry, green, and tropic. Each smoothie is 1 pound of 100% pure, whole, raw, natural fruit and spinach in our green smoothie. Each smoothie is 3 complete Canada Food Guide servings of fruit and or vegetables. All of the nutrition and characteristics as a fresh smoothie, and ours are tested and packaged to stay fresh for 25 years with no preservatives. There's no fillers, no additives, no added sugar. They are non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and nut-free, and are certified as such. Tested in Canada with the main pesticide residue tests, facility certifications over anything Canada requires. There's no refrigeration. They're super compact and lightweight, non-breakable, kosher, halal, vegan, paleo, and blender-free. They're as easy to make as a protein shake as well. So today I want to quickly highlight our green smoothie. The total ingredients listed on the back of the package are 3/4 of a banana, slice of pineapple, 1 apple, 2 cups of spinach, and half of a kiwi. To make it, all you need is any container with a lid and water. So you simply open the package and remove the oxygen absorbing packet. This is necessary for super extended fresh shelf life. Add it on top of the water and shake and enjoy. And that's it. It's thick and filling. Each makes a 16 to 24 ounce smoothie. So this is the actual smoothie product. It's not just another smoothie or a product that you add to smoothies. They're fantastic on their own, but you can add anything you like collagen, protein, dairy, yogurt, ice, anything you want. So by far, they're the most convenient fresh fruit smoothies on the market. We made them the same size and price as Canadians' favorite smoothie restaurant. Because of the freeze-dry technology, I would argue ours are a higher quality. They are a fresh fruit smoothie, not a smoothie slushy. So these could be used, the convenience at home, the office, road trips, camping, hiking, remote locations. You can leave them in your gym bag, literally anywhere you want a fresh fruit smoothie. If we ever colonize Mars, they'll be drinking these exact smoothies. The Canada Food Guide recommends half of what you eat should be fruits and vegetables. I won't get into the benefits of our products. It has the same benefits as fresh fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, Canada is the worst country for food waste. Over 60% of food is wasted. Overwhelmingly, vegetables #1 and fruits #2. So we are very proud to be a zero food waste company and product. With the purchase of all 3 of our smoothies, we include this high quality displayer for free. It has a top removable flap that completely explains the technology to customers on site. Our suggested retail price is currently $7.99 tax-free status from the Government of Canada. This makes us the most affordable freeze-dried fruit product on the market. We're the best-selling smoothies on Amazon in Canada. Smoothies on Amazon have a slightly higher price than you can sell them for in your stores. Some of our best Amazon reviews include this thing is nothing short of a Hail Mary condensed into a gravy packet. Was just like a fresh blended dairy-free smoothie. Brought these on a 4-day backpacking trip. Liked them so much we continued drinking them at home. So thanks for the opportunity to speak. Our website is arkopia.ca. It has extensive information on us and our products. That's my presentation. Thanks so much.
Right. Thanks, Dean. Dean, can you show the displayer again? When you brought it up, the screen is kind of shortened. So yeah, put it in front of your face so everyone can see that.
So top removable flap, it's designed to fit on any shelf or counter. And this holds 72 pounds of fruit smoothie freeze dried, this little guy.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Dean.
Thank you.
And if anyone has any questions later, please feel free to pass them on to us. We'll be happy to have Dean answer them for you if you don't have any questions at the moment. All right, so I guess next we'll go on to our next presenter, Julia. So Julia's been a friend of ours for almost a decade now. She's the founder of Nude Food. And I'd like to draw everyone's attention to the third bullet point: real food, no BS, food with a higher standard. It's hard to tell in the small window there, but the focus is on higher. Julia's really tall, like 6'12" or so. So without further ado, Julia, you can go ahead.
Thanks, Kent. That's a really accurate read of my height. Thank you. Anyways, thank you, LCG, obviously, for allowing me to speak and giving me the opportunity to present our products. And thanks for putting on such a great event. Okay, so hopefully, sorry, back to the first slide. I'm not done with my intro. Hopefully all of the retailers on the call are familiar with me just from seeing me at the CHFAs over the years. But if not, obviously happy to make an intro. So as Kent mentioned, I'm the founder and CEO and holistic nutritionist behind Nude Food. We make all of our products in-house in our own dedicated facility, and we've been doing so since 2010. And as Kent also pointed out, we believe in real food, no BS, and food with a higher standard. Now, next slide, please. So all of our items hit pretty much every growing category and trend in the marketplace. Everything that we make is organic, vegan, raw, paleo, nut-free, and we also have keto options. And pretty much we're at the intersection, we would say, of increasing the need to eat more produce or fruits and vegetables, along with having the need for convenience, which is obviously going to return once we're all back from all the lockdowns and COVID, which hopefully is soon, and also the need for functional nutrition. So we're pretty much at the intersection of all those three trends as well. Next slide, please. And here are our 4 current product lines. So we have our keto flax crackers. Those ones are basically 0 to 1 gram net carbs per serving, which is fairly low. Obviously, can't get lower than 0. We're also the only keto flax cracker in the Canadian market that is certified organic and is also untoasted to maintain the integrity of the good fats that are in the flax seeds. These are generally our top selling product line, so hopefully everyone on the call has access to them or has at least tried them. They're also great to eat on their own or also included with a dip. Our sweet potato crackers are the second one there. They are vegetables first, so we use sweet potato as the first ingredient. Those come in 4 SKUs and also made with seeds after the sweet potato, and extremely unique in their mix of ingredients and also great on their own or with the dip. Our third item here is our banana crisps. Those have 2 SKUs. We describe them as kind of like a dehydrated superfood smoothie cookie, if you will, except that there's only 4 ingredients, no grains, and absolutely no sugar, which is obviously a bonus, as everyone is so cognizant of their sugar intake these days. And they're the perfect snack. And then our chocolate covered bananas are my personal favorite currently. They are a market first. They are only containing 2 ingredients. There's no shellacs, no glazes, nothing weird like that you typically see in confection. There's also absolutely no sweeteners. So it's literally just the banana and the raw cacao. That's it. Yeah, we have also rebranded, as hopefully you would notice. So like Kent had mentioned, we may be familiar to a lot of you, but we have some changes. So we're really proud of in Q1 having our new clothes and our new brand, so to speak, for our products. And we're also really excited to be doubling down on our environmental commitment. This year, we received our plastic neutral certification, which means for every product sold, we basically take the equivalent amount of plastic out of the environment, which we're really excited about. And lastly, we also just attained our SQF facility certification from GFSI, which is also a really great achievement. Next slide, please. So here's all of the items or all of our assortments, 10 SKUs that LCG currently carries. What's newest to them to round out our sweet potato cracker line is our original crackers and our tomato herb crackers. So you see those 4 together for that line. But newest from our company as a whole would be the simple seed flax crackers in the middle and the everything flax crackers, as well as the chocolate covered bananas. So those pretty much launched in Q1 of 2020 officially, which was perfect timing on our part. So in case you haven't seen them with obviously everything that's gone on last year in 2020, we hope that you'll be able to obviously try them out for yourselves and get them on shelf, because those are really excited. We love those. Yeah, and that's pretty much it to round it out. If anyone has any questions, happy to address it in the chat box or afterwards. And I'm done.
All right, thank you, Julia. One little piece I noticed about Snood Food is their original logo was an accent. There was a line over the U, and now it's got 2 dots, so it looks like a little smiley face on the U. So that's cute. All right, so the next guest that we have here today is it's the Nutty Professor, and I'm not talking about Eddie Murphy. This is Susan from Nut Crumbs, who is literally a professor. I don't test my jokes ahead of time, and this is why I ask everyone to be on mute so we don't get too many groans. All right, Susan, you're up.
Thank you for the intro. I'm admiring everyone's Canadian accents, and then I'm realizing that you guys are probably going to think I have an accent because I'm not from Canada. So my name is Susan. I'm the founder of Nut Crumbs, and I started Nut Crumbs in my home kitchen in 2017. We did a lot of our market testing in our local farmers markets in San Diego, California. I'm new to the food space. Before getting into this space, I worked in higher education and finance. So I have all of my books in order, but had to learn a lot about the food space. I created Nut Crumbs because I was trying to lose some weight after I had my son and decided to go paleo. And I have always cooked everything breaded because I'm from the East Coast of the US. And that's just how we do things there. And so I was trying to find a breadcrumb alternative that was paleo, low carb, but that was still delicious. And I couldn't find one. So that's what made me create Nut Crumbs in my kitchen. Next slide, please. So, is that the same slide? There we go. Thanks. So we have 8 SKUs. We actually launched 4 new SKUs this past year. LCG is currently carrying all 8 of our SKUs. We have our traditional Italian blend, which has garlic and basil and parsley. Original, which has just salt and pepper. And then we have the classic everything flavor, our spicy flavor. We did a ranch and a coconut curry, and then barbecue and lemon pepper. And all of our products are just made with nuts and spices. And the nuts are ground fine enough so that you can use them as breading in place of breadcrumbs in all of your traditional recipes. You can use them to coat mac and cheese or on chicken. You can use them as a binder in meatloaf. They're also delicious on seafood or just sprinkling them on top of things. We found that our customers are kind of just using them wherever they need a little bit more flavor or a little bit more texture. What's cool about Nut Crumbs is it kind of crosses a lot of the diet trends. So all of our products are vegan. They're also keto. They're also paleo. They're all sugar-free. So it's kind of a really great way to bring a plant-based staple into some of the heavier meat-based diets. We have a lot of keto customers who, are tired of using bacon or breading their food in, pork. So it's a really great alternative for those customers as well. Next slide, please. Again, all of our products are made with nuts and spices. You adhere them to your food just like you would traditional breadcrumbs. So you can do an egg wash mixture and fully coat a protein, or you can just sprinkle on top if you're just using for extra flavor. And they work really, really well. Air fried, they turn out fantastic in the air fryer. We've also had plenty of customers even deep fry them, or just bake them or fry them on a stovetop as well. So that's nut crumbs.
Thank you very much, Susan. Right, so if anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat box or send them to us. We'll be sure to get them to each of our brand owners. And the answer is back to you. All right, we'll go on to the next presenter, Janice. Janice is presenting for Sensible Sweets. And fun fact about Janice is we've only met once, and it was in middle of last year. So it was in a parking lot, about 5 meters apart. The only meeting that we've ever had with the brand owner took place in a parking lot. Janice, go ahead and tell us all about Sensible Sweets.
All right. First of all, thank you very much for having me participate in this seminar. I work for a company called Hewer Foods, and one of our brands is Sensible Sweets. We're a confectionery company, but this seminar is all about plant-based foods. So I'm going to be talking specifically about our Sensible Sweets range of candy. But for myself, I've been involved in the world of confectionery for over 20 years. And we're going to be talking about all premium quality candy with no high fructose corn syrup, peanut-free, natural colors, and natural flavors. Next slide, please. So the first product that I want to be talking about, because this seminar is about plant-based, is this product. These are called our Sensible Sweets vegan fruit jellies. So what this is it's an absolutely spectacular product made in Italy. We import candy from all around the world, and we package it in our SQF packaging facility in British Columbia. But Sensible Sweets vegan fruit jellies have the call-outs of peanut-free, all nut-free, gelatin-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. All the candy in the Sensible Sweets range is made without the use of high fructose corn syrup. So they're made with either sugar beets or cane sugars. Beautiful individually wrapped product. This product comes in both a bagged format, as you see on the visual. There is also a plastic tubbed format that we carry, and as does LCG. Next slide, please. The next product is our vegan bears. So everybody loves a gummy bear, but there are a lot of people who don't want a gummy bear with any kind of an animal product in it. So this product, our Sensible Sweets vegan bears, actually won an award. They were launched at the end of 2019. Convenience Store News in Canada gave these a top product award winner. They're absolutely beautiful. Again, NAFNAC product, nut-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and even normally gummy bears in the candy world are shiny. That's usually a beeswax glaze. These are not shiny bears. They do not have any animal product whatsoever in them. Next slide, please. This is the full range of Sensible Sweets. We have only the 2 items that are vegan or plant-based, but we also carry a jelly baby, a licorice all sort, a wine gum, a sour wine gum, and we have a new 20% fruit juice teddy bear that's on the market. Our range is growing. We're looking actually at probably by early January 2022, having a vegan sour soother, sour key. So again, NAFNAC nut-free, sour key product coming. But that would be the Sensible Sweets range. And once again, I thank LCG for the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you very much for your time, Janice. And that will bring us to our last speaker of today. And we're going to use the magic of technology to travel all the way across the Atlantic to the land of Bjorn Borg, Alfred Nobel, and it is the greatest thing to come out of Sweden since ABBA. Alex, why don't you tell us about your brand?
Maybe even better. Thanks a lot. We are having a wonderful, wonderful evening here. We're in a part of the world where I think you know this in Canada, it can snow in May. So today we're having a fantastic evening, and I raced to the office like everyone else in Sweden, and I forgot to take the one product I'm allowed to sell. And I'm not allowed to plug the products that are not completely plant-based, so I think this part of the show will get edited away. But I have the theory here, and then we will show you a little bit in the slides. So I started this company really almost 20 years ago. And we are a bakery in Sweden. We're north of Stockholm, about 200 kilometers. And what we do is we make crisp breads. And we've been making those in many, many different types. Really the first gourmet crisp bread in Sweden. And we've been growing that business for quite some time. Obviously, the market changes. We see lots of things going on. So in 2017, we changed the bakery to 100% gluten-free. A huge change, if anyone who knows baking, to take gluten away from your products. So we have a range that's completely organic and is also mostly entirely plant-based. We use a little bit of honey. We try to do everything as naturally as possible. Here you see a little slide of some of our other products that we do. We've really tried to just we're really all about taste, and that's what we do, is taste and texture, making the greatest tasting products we can do with the ingredients we have. So what we did was, when we changed to gluten-free, we saw at the same time there was a lot of interest for products without any grains, and we started experimenting with recipes. And you can take the next slide now, and I can show you the series. What we have started baking with is entirely with seeds. So we're using we're using sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, linseed, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds. And what we're doing is taking the oil out of the seeds and milling them down. And in some of the products that we show here, we just wanted to show you the series, what you see here. We've used some milk protein and some cheese, which gives a really fantastic texture. And what these products really stand out is that they are really the only, with all respect to the other ones that have come before, but in this part of the world, these are the only ones that really have a great crunch and are like regular crackers with a great taste, even though they're completely without grains. So they have net carbs of around 4%, which is extremely low for these types of products. The one that we're going to talk about today is simply seeds, and that is exactly what it is. It is 98% seeds and 2% salt. So we use nothing else in the products.
And in fact, all of the ingredients in the Swedish protein deli series, with the exception of sesame seeds, are from the European Union. It's a bit too cold over here for growing sesame seeds. We do know all of the suppliers of the seeds quite well, and they in turn know the actual farmers that harvest the seeds. So we try and keep the supply chain as simple and clean as possible, and that's really the whole point of the product.
This is just a little bit more about this product. It is 45% protein, which is extremely high for a cracker. The other ones we have are 50%. The protein content is always a little bit higher than on the package. We just want to make 100% sure it is what it says. And this one is about 3%. We missed the word carbs, I see there, it disappeared, but 3% net carbs, and high in fiber, about 15% fiber. Our importer in Canada, Mike Carrela, who's at Viking Foods in Toronto, I think he's with us now. He is an extremely friendly guy. I wish everyone in the world was as friendly as Mike and Canadians are. You guys are great. We have some hockey competition, but otherwise get along great. Mike puts a special sticker with Canadian nutritional values on the back of the package, so it's all Canada compliant. And he's really hoping to keep growing this so that we can get a Canada-only package in the future. This product, just so you know, we started selling it in Denmark and Finland a year ago, and our sales in those countries have more than doubled in 1 year. So it's really, really taken off. We've gotten a fantastic response to it. So I hope you guys like it as much as people do over here. So that's really it from Sweden right now. And yeah, Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Alex. So this is a Scandinavian invasion that we expect to be much more peaceful than that of the actual Vikings. So we'll go to the last slide then. That concludes our web seminar. Thanks for everyone for joining us today. Please let us know in the chat box or send us an email if you have any more questions, and we'll get back to you. If you have any suggestions on how to improve our web seminar format for the future, please also let us know. We're always about constant improvement and doing things the right way. Samples will be shipped by the end of the month, and our sales team will contact you if you would like to top it off with an order. So with that, have a great afternoon, everyone. Thanks everyone for attending. Thank you to our speakers for speaking.